over your offline image. It's incredible.
Thank you.
Every time.
It's so good. Okay, we're back.
I wish I saw that image when I came home.
Anyway.
Damn, wish that were me.
Same.
So
my soulmate is a common writer. I will accept no substitutes.
Just be your own soulmate.
Oh yeah, if I learn how to henshin, then I can be my own soulmate.
Damn right.
Okay. So with that set up, and is everything? Oh wait, I know one last place to post this alert. Now we're good. All right.
Now we're good. Now we can start when we've been live for almost 4 minutes now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no
Don't
problem.
worry about it. So if everything is set up correctly, I believe it is. And nothing is showing on my screen that I do not want to be shown. Yes, exactly. Okay.
Good.
Yes. Good.
Yeah.
Exit.
All right. So everyone, please introduce yourselves and your characters. Let us start from left to right on my screen. So Aster.
Oh god, hang on, I'm not ready. I need to pull up CompCon.
Okay. Who is ready? Resounding alert. Thank you, people.
Resounding
All right.
responsive panic as I just start to heavily
No.
weave.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, puzzle. Let's go, puzzle. Yeah.
My character is Rabbit, the mech. I guess you could say the mechanic of the group. You know, kind of a bit of a southern gentleman kind of a thing, and you know, bit not or very kind, as long as you're his friend, not his enemy. If you're his enemy, you're gonna end up on the wrong end of several missiles being fired downrange.
Nice.
Because my mech is also a hold on, let me pull up the mech real quick. Okay, my mech is a Monarch. It is essentially just a missile platform. It's literally just like missiles, the mech. It just shoots out a ton of them in, you know, in all directions.
Yes.
Including backwards.
Hell yeah. All right. By the way, thank you On Guard for the follow. So.
Hey, that's my boy.
Hey.
All right. Who next?
I'm ready now.
Okay, Aster.
Okay. So I am Aster. I am a dorky little wizard variety streamer. Usually plays roguelikes and indie games and the like, or whatever my friends are doing. And I am playing Skylar Graves, who is a former Spec Ops pilot. And a former assassin of sorts, who now basically just takes contractor jobs for the Union. And though he might sound edgy on the surface, he's actually just sort of a big softy team dad who just wants to keep people off his friends. And he does that using his mech, which is the Metal Mark, which is designed for sneaking around and then essentially one-shotting people.
Hell yeah,
Oh.
hell yeah.
Did I forget to introduce myself? As a VTuber, I mean.
Oh
I
yeah.
think you did.
Oh,
My bad.
yeah, possibly.
I'm sorry, my apologies. I am PuzzlePlate. I am a Moon Rabbit VTuber. I stream mostly bass games and also kind of a bit of a variety streamer myself. Anything that really floats my boat, to be honest. But yeah.
Nice. All right.
Oh, yeah.
So
You're a moon rabbit. What are you, Toho?
I don't know what you're talking about, this Toho. It sounds interesting, though.
I don't know, the purple hair and the floppy white ears. It looks kind of familiar.
forehead.
Oh, yeah.
Like
All right,
a
okay,
certain
Cereza,
Toho
your
character.
go.
Oh, it's my turn. I've been so I am running Yosefka, a kindly unassuming woman with a medical background who got roped into a bit too many special operations and came down with a severe case of I can't give a shit. If the enemy is dead, then I don't have to run patch-up jobs on my allies. And to accomplish that very goal, she has obtained herself a Caliban mech through less than legal means, and plans to shove that barrel straight down a mech's throat. The barrel of a gun, mind you.
Nice. Hello, Punished Darkside. All right.
Howdy.
With that, with everyone else's introductions out of the way.
I did not introduce myself, but you'll know who I
Oh
am.
shit! I thought. Fuck.
No,
This
I
is why-
did the same thing Plate did. I did the same thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Puzzle
So
did.
that's
So
go ahead.
excited to get into character here.
I was very excited to get into character here, but I forgot to get into my own character. I'm Cereza. I am a local variety streamer. I do a bunch of horror, which is probably what people know me for. You can probably see me playing dumb fighting games like God Hand or Devil May Cry, or even if you're lucky, one of these days, the Silent Hill series.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's it.
All right. Now, with everyone's introductions out of the way, my name is Raphael. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been watching me for a while, hello again. I am a simple Knight-Errant, a wandering knight, and you'll see a lot of. If you're new to the channel, you'll see art, the 3D kind. You'll see games, mostly RPGs, and I also like to both play and DM a lot of tabletop RPGs. And today I am the DM for this one shot of Lancer, D&D, but with mechs. It is called Operation Straw Hat.
My name is Monkey D. Luffy.
You already can see the references. All right.
I didn't even think that reference.
Cox gun.
All right. With that said and done, so the background of your mission today is simple. I'm trying to get the volume on this right. There you go. The background of your mission today is simple. You have been commissioned by Harrison Armory to find out what happened to one of their corvette vessels. It recently crash landed on the shipbuilding, shipbreaking, trade planet. It does everything relating to ships. Ocean planet by the name of Tricaturn, correction. It's a planet in the Triton system. And while it did crash land, everything was kind of going fine, and they were going to organize their own little collection party. But then, suddenly out of the blue, the regular messages they were receiving from the Corvette ended. And now they're trying to figure out what happened. Where is the Corvette? And excuse me. And if the package they've been seeking is safe. Your mission is to find the Corvette itself and retrieve a small box, a piece of data that supposedly holds a piece of data, and your explicit command, one of the few explicit rules of this mission, is to not open the box, which I assume everyone will be breaking the millisecond they get the box. So
I ain't gonna be the one to open it. I'm gonna encourage other people to do it. You know?
of course.
Listen, I'm too smart and curious to not ask questions.
All right.
You could
So-
ask questions by opening the box.
In my
and
years
then
of
fucking around.
experience, I've learned not to question anything my bosses tell me to do. Oh, clean up this, one time I was a janitor for like a year on a space station. There was a lot of viscera everywhere. They said, "Don't worry about it." I'm like, okay.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you've all landed in the city that was closest to where it crashed, which is a city by the name of Ineal's Landing. The ship you're looking for is a vessel named Wardai's Stand. Thank you, Behold Lear, for the follow. And
Hey, that's another one of my boys.
nice. So you're in the city of Ineal's Landing. A little information on the planet that you're on. It is a shipbuilding, ship-breaking trade planet of all manner of sorts. It's a major stop for vessels for both repair, refueling, and all manner of things on one of the major trade routes in the galaxy. And it's mostly ocean. Well, there is a small continent of land, but it is mostly an ocean planet. And it's known in equal parts for its ships as it is for its pirates.
Oh.
So,
We do like pirates.
just a heads up. Alright. You've landed in the city of Ineal's Landing. It's a coastal city. And you see huge ports, far bigger than for, say, a normal vessel of the sea, and mostly meant for, ships that go into space. And you also see huge shipbuilding facilities, ship-breaking facilities, as it's quite easy to, as since there's so much water, it's quite easy to put a vessel in the ocean and have it float, because there's too much water for it to displace and sink. So, but other than these large facilities, it's a pretty unassuming area for the most part. There's a lot of residential areas, a lot of mundane taverns and all the sorts. It feels like the second you manage to get past the port, the ocean side area, it starts to become a lot more borderline blast to the past. It feels a lot more rough and tumble. It feels a lot more like what you would expect a pirate, place in a pirate land to be like, really. Or a Caribbean sort of port.
It truly is a she fancy.
With that, your mission now is to try and find out where this corvette crash landed. There's a couple of places to go. You can go to the port. You can go to some of the administrative buildings in Ineal's Landing. Or you can try and visit a tavern or two.
I'd go to the tavern because to ask around, not to get any drinking on the job or anything,
Totally not.
for business.
Long as you cover the tab.
All right, you step into a tavern, and it truly does feel like you are almost being sent a little surprisingly far into the past. It's any metal parts are very scuffed and dirty, and you hear a lot of loud conversation. Cheers being sent out, drinks being drunk, games being played, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's people playing games in the corner. There's your obvious bartender, and people sort of spread out. What are you gonna do?
Okay. I guess I'll go up to the bartender and be like, "Hey, have you heard anything about any very interesting goings on? Maybe some what's the word around town today?" And I'll order a drink.
He laughs at you and goes, "Well, it's obvious you're new in town." Now, as for goings on,
Yes.
I can't really say there's much. We're a port town. Not even in one of the larger planets in the Union. I don't know what goings on ye'd be expecting here. But other than your drunkards, and your raving madmen, and your workers, not much else.
Alrighty. So you haven't heard about any ships crashing or anything?
He raises one of his eyebrows and kind of thinks for a minute and goes, "Now that's a lot more specific. Ships crash all the time. Mostly because some idiot decided to unlock the vessel before it was done. And it just comes crashing from the atmosphere downwards. Either that or someone's doing a test drive and it goes wrong. That's the good thing about having such an ocean-based planet. Not a lot of land for it to, well, land on. Always ensures a safe landing for whoever's inside. Now, as for recently..." And then he thinks for a bit, stroking his chin. And then he plops down the drink in front of you and goes, "Can't say I've heard much. Though, to be fair, I'm not a gabber. If you want one of the gabbers, look for a gabber."
Alrighty. I'll look for a gabber. You know anyone? Perhaps by chance?
He kind of gestures towards a man, a very scruffy looking man, really scraggly looking man. Sitting alone at one of the tables. He goes, "That man there, he'd be one of the gabbers."
Alright. I'll tip the man, and I'll nod, and
He nods back.
go talk. Yep, and I'll go. I'll go up to him and talk to him.
Okay. By the way, what is everyone else doing? Are you just following him, or did you decide to separate?
I was leeching a drink off a puzzle.
Oh, okay.
Figures.
I was gonna head out to the administrative buildings.
All right. So, as Puzzle and Cereza visit the tavern, you head out to the administrative offices. You manage to come across the mayor, like at least one of the larger ones. You're not sure if it's the mayor or just some important guy, but it is one of the bigger buildings in the region. And as you step inside, there's a what's the word I'm looking for? Front desk, right? And the secretary there looks and goes, "Hello, how may I help you today?"
Hey there. I'm under contract for I'm out of town to learn about a corvette vessel that might have crashed around here recently. Do you have any idea who I could talk to about such a situation?
And then she nods and goes, "Oh, if you're one of the Lancers..." Nice, that's it. Oh, if you're one of the Lancers, then I know just the person to talk to. And she presses a button and goes, "Excuse me, Mr. Anderson? I have a Lancer here to speak with you." And you hear a voice on the other end go, "Well, of course. Call him in." And she goes, "All right, simply go down the hall to the left, and you'll see Mr. Anderson's office right there."
All right. Thanks for being helpful.
And she smiles and goes, "Helpfulness is my #1 priority."
I'm gonna give her a nod, walk down the hall. When she's out of earshot, I'm just gonna mutter, "Must be some kind of robot."
And as you step into Mr. Anderson's office, do you walk directly into Mr. Anderson's office?
I'm gonna knock a couple times first, but yeah.
You hear a southern gentleman with a southern drawl, say, "Come in, please." And as you step inside, it's a very nice, though unassuming office. A large wooden desk, um, some books on the side, though not a full library, just a small cupboard full of books. It looks very clean, very neat, and just very, par for the course for someone you'd be expecting in a administrative setting. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does.
And
No,
oh, go on.
par for the course is better than I expected. Keep this place in pretty good shape for a pirate town.
And then he gives a light chuckle and goes, "Now I understand Trackaturn's reputation, but I can assure you." And then he gestures towards you. "Your last name?"
Graves.
"Graves. I can assure you, Graves, that Ineos Landing is a perfectly nice and organized settlement. Now, if you decide to step outside of the settlement, you might find something else entirely, especially out in the open sea. But that is if you decide to step out of the settlement. Now, I believe you were a Lancer looking for some contract information?"
Yeah, something like that. Harrison Armory lost a corvette vessel in orbit around here, and it crashed down to the planet, and we're trying to find out if there was anything resembling that you found on your radar.
He nods and he puts on a pair of half spectacles, right? You know the kind of glasses that are like semi-spheres almost.
They're cut off in the middle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He puts them on and starts looking through his through this display tablet on the side and goes, "Now I will warn you, there are plenty of crashes on Tricaturn. A lot of idiots and a lot of test drives. It's we build so many ships around here. It's unavoidable. However," and then he kind of looks over and goes, "I think I know what you're talking about." And then he swipes on the thing, and the tablet, the cellular device almost, right? Like tablet in your pocket dings, and he goes, "I believe I just sent you the information that you're looking for. Now, I will warn you, if communications have been cut off, it could just be nothing. You could have just been called out here for no reason. There are plenty, and I mean plenty of storms that rage all around this damn planet that cut off communications all the damn time. So if I were you, I probably wouldn't bring too many weapons. I mean, who cares? It's probably just a bunch of dudes in rain. I can promise you that."
All right, Mr. Anderson, was it?
He goes, "That's right." And he kind of leans back with a assured smile.
Well, I can promise you this much: as long as they don't try to punch a hole in my friends, they won't get any holes punched in them either.
And then he kind of puts his hands up and he goes, "Trust me, if I could, we would have rescued them people ages ago. But Harrison Armory was adamant that no one else but their own men touched that corvette vessel."
Sounds like Harrison to me.
And then he gives a short laugh and he goes, "You're damn right." Now, as you guys are having your conversation, we'll move back to the tavern. And in the tavern, Puzzle and Cereza, you go up to this man in the corner, this scraggly looking man, right? And he's having a drink. Though it looks like just a swill of some really shit beer.
Ugh.
But mind you, he kind of like, as you're walking by, he kind of looks at you, and then as you sit down, he goes, well, I'll be. What can I do you for?
Howdy there. We're looking, we heard that you're a man who, tends to pick up rumors, you know?
Got that
And, we're looking for a specific, ship out there that, crashed. Yes, I know. There's a lot of ships that crash around here. This one's a bit, special.
And then he like, as you're talking, he like starts leaning in, right? He starts leaning in to give you guys a stare. And then as you're like, as you kind of like trail off, he kind of looks at you and stares at you really, really intently. Like he's like, it feels like he's like trying to like stare you down. And he doesn't say anything. He just looks like wild-eyed.
Yosefka's gonna lean forward and just give him the stare he's ever seen in his life and go, there's a corvette. You can't really miss that.
And then he looks, and then, mind you, he was staring straight at PuzzlePlate, and then he kind of shifts his gaze to you, and he's just staring at you, Cereza. Like, not even, like, evilly, per se, or not even, like, afraid, per se. He's just staring at you, like, really intently.
The stare is just given right back, like...
Okay, you guys stare at each other for, like, a solid, like, 10 seconds before you hear him go... Like, you hear him, like, snicker, and he goes, okay. I'm gonna tell you this. I know you're both new. It's really obvious. And, you know, I'm a nice guy, you know. I'm a really nice guy. And I saw you talking to the bartender over there. Did he tell you I was a gabber?
Yes, that he did.
And then he goes... And then he kind of talks, he laughs and he goes, now, I'll tell you this, gabber isn't just a fancy word, it's a title around these parts. That means I talk a lot, and I mean a lot, and I mean a lot.
I can tell, sir.
And then he goes, I can tell you the information that you're looking for, but I'd give you one warning. If anyone's asking for information on you guys, I'll be telling them directly what you want, what you told me.
That makes sense. It's only logical that you know that you that you're a connoisseur of information, a bit of a broker. It only makes sense that if you were to tell us, then you would tell others. I'm very grateful of your hospitality in that matter. Because between you and me, I would do the same.
And then he gives a big old laugh and he goes, now you, I like. Hey, give us some beers. Make it the really shiny kind. And then, and then he snaps his
finger.
finger.
And I'll be like, it's on me.
And then he goes, even wonderful. Can I have your worst beer, please?
Okay.
First beer.
I'm like thinking he wants out of character.
Yeah. You thought, right? You thought.
Oh my god.
You have your
You want the tap water?
And so he turns back to you and he goes, all right. Now this is good. I can tell you, you're looking for that Harrison Armory Corvette, ain't ya?
That's true. Yes.
And then he goes, I know exactly where the darn thing landed. Though I will tell you this, someone else was looking for it before you. And then he kind of leans in and whispers to you and he goes, and between you and me, I don't think they were pirates. Though they really tried hard to make it look like they were pirates. They were kind of bad at it. And then he leans back and he goes, and he brings out like a really like beat up shitty tablet, right? Like the screen is super cracked, right? He taps it really stupid hard, right? He taps it a bunch of times and then he like does like a flicking motion, and then he looks at it, and then he does it like 3 more times before he like smashes the thing on the table, and then he tries it again, and then you see a like a ping like pop up on your tablet. Puzzle.
Ah. Thank you kindly. You wouldn't happen to know, like, what these guys looked like or anything like that? I mean, you've been very generous to us, but, I'm just very curious.
And then he shrugs and he goes,
assholes we looking at?
he shrugs and he goes, I can't tell you much. From what I could tell, they were all using, what's the name of the thing? Data callers? I think they're called data callers. I'll just call them data callers. He goes, I think they're all using data callers. You know, the kind of thing that like puts a hologram over your face.
Ah, I see.
And that's why I think they weren't really pirate. I mean, what kind of pirate doesn't even like show their face? That's weird. And then he goes, and then he's like, now, if they're already there at the crash site, that might be an issue for you. Though not for me, but an issue for you. And if you need any more information, he does another swipe of the tablet, and this time goes through instantly. And he goes, don't be afraid to call. I know a lot of things, though, again, whatever I say, whatever I tell you, or you tell me, I tell to everyone else who wants to know.
Makes sense. That's perfectly fine. Alrighty then, I think we've got the information we need. And, hopefully these whoever's after this corvette as well isn't, going to be too much of a nuisance.
I have a
Well,
feeling
they'll
they-
find them. I have a feeling they're going to be a nuisance as well, but at least I'll be able to throw many, many missiles at them
Oh, that-
before they realize it.
So both of you guys leave your places?
Yeah, I'll
Do you guys
leave.
rejoin?
Yeah.
Say we regroup and share the information.
Alright, so you share the information. I will say that Aster, the information that you were given was the last recorded place of where the vessel was, right? Or at least where the communications for the vessel came from.
Alright.
And the coordinates that puzzle you got from the Gabber is close but different. Like it is not the same exact, but it's close. It's a close set of coordinates.
Very interesting.
And if you look at as you look into the information, Puzzle, you notice that your information is like dated more recently. So you can only assume that
It's moving.
that it's either moving or that it was moved.
Interesting.
Or either that or the Harrison Armory people were sending messages from not next to their ship. Which, given the local environment, is also totally possible.
I'm gonna... Before I catch up with the rest of the team, I'm gonna see if I can find a back alley info broker myself and cross-reference the information that I got from Mr. Anderson with anything they might know about that particular area of the planet.
Okay, I want you to roll, if you have any bonuses to word on the street.
I
add
do
bonuses.
have a +2.
Okay, then roll a d20 plus 2, please.
Okay, give me a second. Let me grab my dice. Alright.
That's the only thing. Grabbing
That
the
is a 17.
17, okay. I will say that you do succeed. So, you manage to, asking around a little bit, you know the right places. You manage to come across, another gabber, right? Well, the other guy was like a scraggly looking like prospector kind of type, right, with like an Irish accent. This man looks very like mousy and almost rat-like, right?
Yeah.
And he's like kind of like looking around. He's, mind you, he's in an alley. There's a door that he's sitting next to. You can only assume maybe the door to his home or maybe a door to something else. And he's sitting on a chair, almost like as if he's on his front porch, but he's in an alleyway, so it looks a little weird. And he's looking around, and there's another like plastic shitty chair, like the one he's sitting in, right there that's empty. What are you gonna do?
I am gonna sit down next to him, and I'm gonna say, all right, so here's the deal. I'm from Off-World. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. I just talked with that Mr. Anderson guy in the big building over there. And I'll be honest, I'm not dumb enough to take everything he says at face value. So I want you to tell me. I'm going to pull out my tablet and point at the coordinates that Anderson gave me. What do you know about this place in the planet? Any ambushes? Any
The guy kind of like
should be aware of?
the guy kind of looks it over, and his hands are a little dirty. Like you notice, like a little kind of like a little kind of like grime gets left behind on the tablet as he like kind of looks it over, right? A little nasty.
Mm-hmm.
But he's like, that right there, that's near the coast. I can tell you that. However, not many people go there. I mean, it's pretty much natural land. Untouched, you know. So I don't think you have to worry about much.
All right. What'll a couple credits get me?
And then he kind of like looks around and goes, I think you have the wrong guy. The brothels are that way.
Oh. All right. Okay. All right, old man. Put the bottle down. I'll see you later.
All right. So now do you rejoin them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I got a little detour.
Yeah.
I can't believe Aster just got ripped apart.
You got fucking destroyed by an old man in an alleyway.
That sounds like a typical Tuesday for me.
Wait a minute.
So yeah, so you cross-reference your information and all that. Are you gonna try and look anywhere else, or are you just gonna go straight for the place?
We're all together now, right?
Yes.
What do you all think? You want to shoot for it?
Wait, there was
Yeah,
like
but
multiple
I
people
think
in
we
it.
should prepare because
Yeah.
there's definitely going to be. We should expect hostiles.
How am I gonna get there? I can't swim and I ain't got jets.
Your
Yeah,
jet,
but
your mechs can carry you there easily.
Let me be honest. Let me tell you all from what I got, from the information I got, that place is on the coast. If that's true, we should just be able to walk there.
Where was the location you got?
I'm gonna show
Yes.
them all the.
Points
Yeah.
over to Puzzle's character, whose name I have conveniently forgotten.
Rabbit.
Rabbit, that's right.
So you lean over and what are you doing?
Yosef goes pointed over to Rabbit going, alright, we need to share this information because I don't think this lines up.
I agree.
The ship is moving.
It definitely is, and we need to get
How
to
much
the
has
most
it
recent
moved?
location.
Oh, it hasn't moved much from what you can tell.
Much.
Like it's like these two coordinates are very close by.
Okay, so it sounds like it's just drifting, really.
Yeah.
Not that bad, actually. I thought it might be worse.
All right, well, if that's the case, looks like it hasn't gone very far. If you're right and it's drifting, we should just have to fish it out of the ocean or something.
No, this
Sucks,
is very
but-
much. This is very much on land.
Oh.
Wait.
It's by the coast,
Oh, you
but
mean
like
by a coast.
landwards.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry
I was
for.
confused. I thought you meant it was like on the ocean.
No. My bad. It's like it's near the coast, but like inland.
Okay. All right. Fingers crossed this is just your typical haul mission.
Hopefully, nothing more than a smash and grab too.
There is no such thing as a milk run, in my experience.
You've never had a milk run?
I've never had a milk run.
Oh, milk run is just intestines spilling out onto the concrete, but you know.
Yeah, let's not talk about the nitty-gritty for now.
Yeah.
Look. We'll
Alright.
worry about it being a milk run when we get there.
Okay, so I will say that if you guys are you guys now going for the mission?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want everyone to. So I'm gonna create a multiplayer, only friends, and
Damn, you're inviting us to your OnlyFriends?
shut the fuck up. I'm gonna choke you out for that one. Wow.
We've all just been friend zoned.
Wow.
Like that.
Dude,
In one instant.
I'm gonna. I'm half tempted to say don't clip that and also clip that. Like,
Oh,
Clip it.
get on it. Do it, Cereza.
Clip it. I don't know where the clip button is.
Hover over the thing. It's in the bottom right of the...
hello, Toby Scales. We're playing Lancer, which is like D&D but with mechs, and there's not OnlyFans. No OnlyFans. Shut up. There's nothing to do with OnlyFans here.
Wink.
Nothing. Alright, so... oh, thank you for the follow, Toby Scales. Oh, thank you, Kyler the Foxboy Jarl.
That is another one of the people who follows me.
Damn,
My,
another box? Am
My,
I gonna
my,
have to like start fighting for succession here?
my plugging machinations in the background are starting to pay off. Hello, everyone.
Oh, okay, so I want everyone to join my game. Let's see if I can just invite you all.
Found it.
Perfect. And I'm gonna invite to lobby Cereza, right?
I think I can just join you. Yeah.
Yeah. So, welcome to the map.
Give it a second. Things loading up.
Let me pick pink!
I came from Cherry's stream. Congrats.
Yeah,
Hey, yo.
I'm helping.
Hey, there's mine.
Shakes tabletop sim. Let me in. Let me in.
I was afraid you'd start flipping the table.
I'm not going to hit that
No
button
table
for the
flipping,
sanity
please.
of
There's too many.
everybody else.
There's too many mechanics here.
It will break our computers.
All right, so let's do you.
Alright, where's mine? There it is. I'm gonna take that monarch. My monarch.
All right.
That's a lot.
So, you guys are going to be coming from my side, where you see where I am, Veggie Shark. You're going to be coming from my side of the map. You can put yourself anywhere in this tree line over here.
Okay.
This tree line is going to be a soft cover.
I see a Tokugawa over there.
By the way, your units are over here. Units are over here.
Oh, I'm so tiny!
Oh! Yay.
Look
Yeah,
at how
you are a
small I am.
size. You are a size half unit. If you did not know.
Oh no, I've gone through the map.
Over here?
Nice.
Wait, what?
No, other side. Other side.
Other side, okay. Where your boy?
Okay.
You are, by the way, your monarch is a size 2 unit, so you take up 3 spaces. So put yourself at the center of any 3 spaces.
Okay, got it.
There you go.
One tiny goal.
All right. So this is going to be a control setup. Came from the great Aster themselves. Congratulations. This is going to be a control setup. So your entire goal of this setup is that there are 4 control points. You see the map, the little flags?
Mm-hmm.
For every single point you are nearby, with no other enemies nearby, like you have to be adjacent or on the point itself, you have control of that point. And the first to get to, I believe it is, yeah, the first to get to, the first to have the people to have the highest score at the end of the 6th round win. Okay?
So I'm not gonna lie, I love this map.
Thank you, I
It's
made
a
it myself.
It's
You
cool.
did a great job.
So this is basically capture
is
the
this-
flag.
It's
Or
more
King of
like
the Hill.
domination. It's more like domination. The whole thing is that you have to stand near one of these points to control them, and then you have to have the most points by the end of the 6th round.
Feeding
Where's the
into my
detail?
King of the Hill memory.
Where's the D20, by the way?
I wouldn't really necessarily about like worry about rolling in here because you can just roll in CompCon. You have your active player sheet in CompCon.
Oh.
Oh right. Combat mode.
Yeah.
The model not voting anyway,
Everyone
so
make sure
I
to
can't
set
do
your things to active, please.
the things to active. I have not touched tabletop sim in like months. I apologize.
No, not tabletop sim in CompCon.
Oh yeah. No, I'm already active in CompCon.
Okay. Puzzle, are you set up?
Hold on. Which button was it for,
Wish I could see the map too. Oh, what the fuck? Why isn't the thing loading?
Huh.
Huh. Do you have it set to game capture? It might just. Okay. There you go. That's weird.
Wait, did it?
No, it's still on the main menu.
Actually, you know what? That should work. There you go.
Oh,
That
there you go.
Yeah, that was weird. All right.
It has been unfucked. My house is fucked.
So wait, if I go to active mech sheet, there we go. Never mind.
Yeah, and in your CompCon, you can mostly the tabletop sim part is for line of sight for moving your unit and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All your rolls and stuff are going to be done in CompCon. So, with all of that said and done, is everyone ready?
Yep.
It's my first time in combat, so.
So if I
I'm
press-
obviously being
so-
dumb.
If I press set active sheet, how do I get to my pilot, or how do I get to my mech?
There, let us make sure that everything is set up. So, pilot roster.
It says I have no active mech, even though I set my active mech, I think.
Yeah, set change mech where it says Or I should say set active mech or whatever, right? And then engage combat mode. Is it set up now?
Oh, it says no active. What? So go to the mech hanger. Click my mech.
Go to the mech hanger, and then there should be a little power button when you hover over your mech.
Oh, that's really small. Alright, got it.
Perfect. And now try setting it active.
Alright, got it.
Yes, okay. So, yeah, so your whole point is to control these 4 points and get more points at the end of the 6th round than the enemies. Alright?
Got it.
It is just King of a Hill.
Yeah, so there you go. Actually, no, wait. I put him back there for a reason. Alright, so this goes in order of player, enemy, enemy, right?
Okay.
So, but you can always choose who wants to go in turn order. So who wants to go first in turn order?
I would say you guys go. Oh wait, we can
Yeah.
see him, right? The Bastion? Hmm.
I'm the chunkiest one in the group, but I should probably be the one to
Yeah, you
get
go
the
first.
attention.
Yeah.
So when in the ComCon it says full movement, is that literally just saying I can move
Move 4
exactly
spaces.
4 hexes? Okay. Well, I'm gonna sit my ass right down. Sit
Oh,
my
wait.
ass right down on that flag.
Let me turn off grid snapping. So there you go.
It's going for the map. Look at it,
Yeah, there you go.
baby.
Alright. So you're just gonna sit on the map, or are you gonna do anything else?
I'm gonna let me do a quick fonk. Do the big fonk actually. Isn't Overwatch in this game?
Yes, so if you're, but your Overwatch is dependent on either your weapon's amount of threat, or if it has no threat, then it's going to be 1 threat.
Okay. So
Your flare shotgun has 3 threat, so you have 3 range on your Overwatch.
I have the hammer URPL, so I can get some big range on that. I'm gonna hit myself on the Overwatch on that then.
Are you not going to attack?
I could attack. Shit, I didn't even think about that.
You have 2.
Good.
You have a full action or 2 quick actions.
True. I'm gonna take that chance to pop down a barrage onto the Bastion.
Oh,
Using
okay,
my
a barrage
Yeah.
is 2 weapons, 2 different weapons, or yeah, it's either 2 weapons or 1 super heavy weapon.
Oh, okay. Well, shit, I don't need to do that, man. Yeah, I'll just take the chance to skirmish, man. Fuck it.
Okay, if you're doing skirmish, then you can either choose not to do something else for your other quick action, or you can do another quick action.
Okay.
That is not a skirmish.
Let me take a look at my list real quick. Well, I'm gonna throw down a spike mine on the desert tile right in front of me.
Okay.
My 1 quick action left over.
I'm going to tint that red. You're going to tint that red just as a warning.
Yeah.
Alright, that's 1 quick action, then what else are you going to do?
So I got the skirmish, I got the quick action.
Oh,
My
wait, if you did the skirmish, then you have to roll attack.
Yeah, I am trying to brain the attack out. I apologize. It has 1 difficulty, so
Yep, because it is inaccurate.
yeah. Oh lord.
What did
Okay.
you get on your attack roll?
Let me. Why isn't it? I got a 15.
15. So what is... Sorry, you're hitting the Bastion, right?
Going straight for the Bastion, yeah.
Okay. 15 against a evasion of 8. You hit.
A. Me hit that with the hit then. That's just straight up 8 damage.
Okay, 8 damage. That thing takes... So 3... So it absorbs 3, so 1... So that's 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, as your like shoulder-mounted cannon, it does a and it flies through the air and kind of like blasts this thing, in the side as like no one's really paying attention because they've been kind of like doing their own thing. Noticed, right?
Yeah.
And then as it gets knocked in the side and takes like a good chunk out of its armor, it turns around and you see every other mech in the area turn around. Like you see this other mech right up here, right? Turn around to you, and now suddenly everyone's like, "Fuck you."
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're in for shit now.
All right. So that is the entirety of your turn. So end turn. So now it's going to be the
That was the first thing that Cereza does is engage the tank.
so. And as this thing turns around, you notice something strange. You notice like a chain pop up, like this strange like silver gold chain pop up and kind of like latch itself onto the back of the Bastion. You notice that it's somewhere behind this cover, though you can't really tell exactly where it is with your line of sight. And and suddenly you start seeing like these strange inscriptions pop up all over the armor of the Bastion. And like you suddenly see its armor start to like get thicker almost, right? You see like layers of like light and energy layer themselves over the armor.
I see.
Oh boy.
And as that happens, you also notice that like a bubble pops up around this thing. And it's a bubble, and you notice that it's translucent, so you can probably like shoot through it. But it is still like a hard light bubble.
Oh dear.
Alright, so that's the end of that turn. So player goes next. Who next?
So there's a hard lid bubble around the Bastion now, right?
There's some type of barrier, and also its armor is being strengthened. Because there's a chain going around here that you can't really see at the moment.
Okay, I'm gonna, if you don't mind, if I'll go next.
Puzzle, do
I
you
have
mind?
a quick. Yeah, I don't mind, more or less, because I'm trying to figure things out right now.
What's
and
up?
I'm gonna be sitting in the back like a catapult. What? How do I use lock on again? Is it a quick
It's a
action
quick
or a
tech.
full action?
Quick tech.
Okay, so it's a tech. Gotcha.
Mhm.
All right, cool.
That means just it's a quick action.
All right, cool. I'll be probably using that to lock on.
Okay, I'm gonna. Do you get a movement action, and do you get a full and a quick, or just the full?
You get a full or 2 quicks.
Oh, okay, those symbols make sense now. Okay, I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 over here, and
If you want to keep moving, boost is a quick action.
that's what I was thinking of doing. Boost is
You move your entire movement speed again.
yeah, sounds good.
Okay, so you boost. Alright.
Alright, we're gonna boost, and we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're just gonna park here. Okay, what else can I do here? The same mount.
Oh shit, wait, actually. Totally forgot. Give me a hot second. Going to turn that off for a quick split second because I totally forgot to switch the music.
Can I see that hive?
Yes.
I'm gonna shoot it with my rail rifle. I'm gonna skirmish.
Alright. Now that the music is set up. There you go. Alright, so you're gonna try and shoot that hive? Okay. You're gonna skirmish with your rail rifle, press the skirmish button?
Yep. Okay, so... Attack roll is d20 plus 1. Cool. That is a 12.
A 12. Let's see this. Against the hive. That does hit.
Rad. So d6 plus 1 kinetic. 4.
Alright. You shoot this, it's a small little thing. Though you did say you're Spec Ops, right?
Yeah.
Though you know exactly what to fear from this thing. This, you have seen countless amounts of grunts, like, you know, your typical soldier, just get torn to literal shreds by these things. And the swarms of techno drones they send out. So you aren't playing around with this thing. You blast it, and you land a couple shots in some of the swarms that are surrounding it, and one or two of the shots manage to scratch the paint on this thing.
Nice.
And it and just as it does that, I'm gonna say now it is the hive's turn. And now, just as it does that, you see a swarm, like this gigantic, just suddenly swarm of, they almost look like robotic insects, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just blast out from the, you can see a zoom in right there of the unit, from the tube on its back. And, excuse me, and suddenly now you are just in a pile, just like these things just start crawling and are just simmering and like burning your mech, and you can see like pieces of your mech start to like chip off as they are just literally consuming your mech.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna color this entire area.
Oops, sorry.
Wait.
His drones.
Is just bathed in drones. But they didn't manage to get on top of that, the stones right there, the rocks.
That's a lot of boys.
So you're going to... Okay, so once won't happen until the start of your next turn. All right. And then on top of that, it's going to try and attack you. So I'm going to... Do I have a... Well, actually, I have my own dice right here. What am I talking about? Pop! Poppity pop. There's my D20. Okay. Let's slot those back in. A 2 is not going to hit you. You're lucky.
New.
And as the swarm is starting to crawl up and start to eat your mech, you notice that like a smaller swarm just flies straight at you, and you manage to like kind of just barely step to the side as it swings by you.
Nice.
So now it is your go, PuzzlePlate.
Okay, let's see here. So this is difficult terrain and heavy, right? Or
What, in the woods? No. It just gives you
Okay,
soft cover.
1,
Toby Scales.
2,
Thank you, Toby
3,
Scales.
Me too.
4.
Robot bugs.
Actually, wait, no. 5. Okay, now is there a good way of measuring how far I am from this archer?
There should be a. Let's see. One of the tools on the side should be one. You see where it says line? The line tool on the side?
Yeah.
You can use that to measure. Oh, that's
Big.
So how many units? I'll just tell for you. How many units?
Huh?
How many? How long
Oh.
is? Are you trying to hit the archer
Oh.
in the back, right?
Yeah.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Around 11 or
Okay,
12
yeah,
units.
I can hit him.
Yeah.
I guess I will skirmish with missiles.
Are you going to skirmish or
Uh,
barrage? Important difference.
Actually, wait, I can lock on first, can't I?
Yes.
And I don't see what that other dude with the chain is. Okay.
Though, how far is your sensor's range?
15?
Okay.
Or wait, no.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
your
15.
sensor's range is
Cool.
15. No, your sensor's range is 15. Don't worry.
Okay, yeah. Let's barrage with mortar and you said you can use 2 weapons, right?
Yeah. So you're not going to lock on?
Actually, yeah. Let's lock on first.
Okay. You start tapping away your computer and all of your missiles start to like as they all like move around a little erratically, and then suddenly all turn towards the guy you're looking at.
All right, and then I will use the Shandara missiles, or the Shangria missiles. Or wait, I'm only shooting one. Let me use the mortar. Sorry. So let's see here. Accuracy would be 0, I assume. Or would it give me a +1?
So wait, so you're using your which? Are you using your Gundiva missiles?
Oh, I can use the Gundiva missiles?
No, you can't. That's the thing, because that's a.
No, I'm using. I'm using. I said I was using the mortar.
Oh, the mortar. Never mind. I'm deaf.
Yeah.
All right.
It's all good.
So since that is inaccurate, and you put it on accuracy, it's gonna like they cancel each other out. So it's just a normal attack roll.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, attack roll.
Though make sure to add the +1 accuracy on the roll either way, just for safekeeping, just to make sure that the system knows what you're doing, because it might just do that kind of stuff automatically. Just to stay safe.
12 to hit.
12 to hit, and you're hitting that archer all the way in the back?
Yeah.
Yes, you hit.
Yay.
Hog.
All right, that's 1d6 + 1. So 5 in total.
5 in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yeah, okay. I wonder what that noise was. All right, so one of your missiles launches out with a kink noise and just arcs over the battlefield and lands next to this guy, blasting a bit of shrapnel into the side of this guy's armor. And now he's a little angry at you. Now he's a little upset. He's a little upset. So I'm gonna say he goes next. And
Alright.
He didn't like that very much.
yeah, he didn't like that very much. So he has 5 move. So 1, 2, 3, 4? 4. Alright. And I'm gonna say that he still has line of sight on you because that is a size, you're behind something size 1 and you're size 2.
Yep.
You are large.
I think I'm the biggest mech out of everyone.
So you notice that now, like, you notice that it's a pretty small mech, right?
Mhm.
Wait, actually, I'm gonna turn down this music. There you go. Alright, you notice it's a pretty small mech, but suddenly it brings out, like, a machine gun. And it starts blasting.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Yeah, it's just... You are now impaired. Like, you're now just impaired. So add that, so make sure to put that on your like...
I did.
There you go. And it's gonna, as it's doing that, it's also gonna try and hit you with it. So where's my dice? Oofa. That's gonna hit, I know for a fact. So you're gonna take 5 damage.
Okay.
As some of these shots do actually manage to land on the chassis of your mech. As you hear ting 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 ting. And does a little bit of damage.
Alrighty.
So end turn, and then finally it's gonna be the Bastion's turn. Been here all along, been lurking since the start, just been eating and doing chores. I hope you've had a great dinner. What have you been having? The Bastion is going to... Bastion's actually going to move back to... Bastion's actually going to move back to there. The chain still extends, though it's a little close to getting taut, right? As in, like, as in, it still has some slack, but you know, it's nearly there, right? And it's going to bing bang boom. Oofa! Never mind. It's not gonna hit shit. It's it's grenade. It raises up one of its arms. Okay, one of its arms has a shield. The other one has a grenade launcher, and it shoots. And as it tries to shoot this grenade launcher, the grenade flies towards you, Cereza, and it kind of just like thunks on your the visor of your helmet, and then just kind of falls off. It was a dud. I rolled a nat one.
That's a mood.
Bastion pilot in the background. Shit.
You've angered the Caliban.
Alright. So tallying up points, we have 1, 2, We have 1 for them, 2 for you guys.
Okay.
Good, 2, bad, 1. Okay. So, start of the second round. Who wants to go first?
Me.
Everyone
Mecha
cool?
Doom guy, get him.
Okay. PuzzlePlate, you cool with that?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Okay.
The Caliban is going to move 4 spaces forward. Does this count as 4 spaces of this? This of this.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't see why not.
Right, yeah. Okay. I want to double check. I didn't know if the movement started from where you're standing or the place in front of you. And it's going to raise up its shotgun, and you're going to see the auto choke engage, which is a free action. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're activating your ultimate. Okay.
And it's going to raise up this massive flare shotgun, pointed straight towards Sebastian and the archer. Because I believe that's a cone, right?
Flare shotgun. With auto choke equipped, that is a 3 cone. Yes.
Okay. It's going to take a straight shot, and you're going to see a special round.
It's not going to hit the
tempo
archer,
round.
but it will hit the Bastion.
Oh, that's part of my plan. I'm intending to throw this Bastion into the boy.
Oh boy. Oh no.
So this 3 cone shotgun is going to take this blast of a skirmish. That's a 16.
It is going. So the Bastion.
One moment.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Sweet.
I was
That-
And
Well,
it's a
reading up
knockback
on-
5.
Yes, exactly. I was just reading up on the Caliban, and I'm like, oh god.
I will say, so that
Actually, wait,
does.
it's a knockback 6.
That does. That hits. That definitely hits.
And that's gonna deal a all the 8 damage again.
So it
And
deals
I'm
no
going to-
damage. All right.
Oh, what?
Oh,
Oh, yeah, because of the armor.
yeah, and also the overshield and all of its resistances. Your blast
What
kind of
about
hits
the
it, and then
knockback?
everything, like all the bullets, kind of like hit it, and then like they kind of just get like spread out, like nothing
What
hits.
about the knockback?
It does take some of the physical impact, so it will get knocked back.
That's a whole 6 knockback.
So it's going to take resistance to that with armor. It's 6 knockback. Okay, so it's knocked back 6 units.
Yeah.
So 1, 2. So it's going to go straight into this wall back here.
Gonna hit the wall. Okay. That's once per round, the Caliban knocks a character into a wall. It may force its target to pass a whole save that will take 1d6 kinetic damage and become impaired.
Okay, so what is your save target?
Save target. How do I check that real quick?
There should be a stat that just save. There should be a
Caliban
stat
kicks the
that's-
door in and sends you flying.
where it says hull, agility, systems, all that part. Like there should be one that just says save.
Okay, give me 1 sec. I am blind and I need to look. It's a 2.
It kicks the door in, and by door it means you.
Yeah, it's fine.
And I'm sorry, but then I must take 3 paces towards it. Because
Okay.
that's one of my pursue prey. And then with that chance, I'm going to take another skirmish at the archer.
Oh, you would have barraged. So yes.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, skirmish, move, and then skirmish. Because of pursue prey.
Is that a free action?
Yeah, free action means
Okay.
Sorry, Supre, when the Caliban inflicts knockback as part of any action, it can move an equal number of spaces towards the same target by the most direct route possible.
Okay,
This
okay.
movement is part of the same action, ignores engagement, and doesn't provoke reactions.
Okay, okay.
That's honestly hilarious.
You're fine. Alright. So, are you gonna hit the archer next?
Gonna hit the archer straight up. I'm not gonna use any ammo. It's just standard. Let me get a quick roll in. That'll be a 16 again? Excuse me?
The enemies. Why do I hear boss music?
So that didn't break adjacent. So it didn't break adjacency, so it should be fine. All right. Roll damage.
Yeah, give me 1 sec. Shite. It's not letting me press the attack button for whatever reason.
Probably because you pressed skirmish instead of barrage.
Yeah, probably. Okay.
Just roll. So, wait. So I'll just tell you. So it's a 1d6 plus 2. Wait.
Yeah.
Do I have one? I definitely have a 1d6. Yeah, it's right here.
That's still gonna be a knockback 5, though. Okay. I'm about to shoot the shit out of you.
4 plus 2. Wait, 4 plus 2. Yes. 4 plus 2 is 6. So it's going to do 6. So that's going to be 3. It's going to get knocked back straight into the wall again. I mean, straight into the bastion. Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you, Jay Slate, for the follow. When Cherry shoots the
Wall,
fuck out of
bastion,
something.
same thing.
Slam is unfortunately a once per round, so the archer spared my wrath.
It only takes... Wait, does it only take 3 damage? Wait, just... Oh, no, so it takes... Actually... No, it takes 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, as you kind of blast this, as you've gotten close now, you blast this thing with a shotgun, and you managed to land a really solid hit on it. It took a good chunk out of this mech now, and it no longer likes you, I will say.
It liked us to
It
begin
didn't
with?
like me in the beginning.
Mind you, you managed to push it far away enough that the chain that was connecting the what you can now see in the corner, this mech that you can now see off to the side, it broke that chain because it was too far away.
Now the little man has to come out of hiding.
So, I noticed that it looks pretty advanced, right? And it's going to try and make a... It's gonna make a... Actually, wait, I need the D6 again now. A babooey.
Yeah.
It's gonna lock onto you, and then it's going to... Does a 12 hit you? Or actually, not 12. 14. Does a 14 hit you? Mind you, against your E defense.
My E defense. Why am I blind today? I have 8 E defense, so yeah.
As you see this thing off the side, it starts to raise a staff. It points at you, and then suddenly your mech starts catching on fire.
Oh, no, it's not the first time, you know?
Lovely.
You now have 2 heat.
Oh.
You're gonna take 2 heat each time you try and make an attack until the end of your next turn.
They didn't like that very much.
Oh. Yeah, it's okay. I'm used to being on fire. It's just how hot I am.
So it's gonna go 1, 2, 3. It's gonna go there. And then it's gonna raise the staff again, and then it's gonna slam it onto the ground, and that chain again is going to pop all the way over to the bastion again. I mean, actually, yeah, it's
Do
the
you mind
bastion.
if I go next, by the way, guys?
Yeah,
have
go.
a plan.
I don't mind.
Good.
All right, so that was the priest's turn. PuzzlePlate, your go.
All right. So first things first, I'm going to move up to the flag so that we make sure that we have that.
Silence.
I'm going
Silence.
to then it's gonna be with the difficulty 1, huh?
Cherry confirmed the new hotness. Yes, I am abusing these new emotes. Yo, Elmo.
This is my life now. I've been targeted.
All right. So if I want to overcharge, that's a thing I can do, right?
Yes, you will take 1 heat though,
Of
and you can
course.
only do it once per round, I believe.
Yep. So
Gives you an extra
first
action,
things
right?
first things first. I'm going to lock on to the priest.
Okay.
Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to. So if I barrage with my missiles, I can attack.
With
Twice
two
with the
different
missiles, right?
with 2 different
Oh,
weapons.
with 2 different more. Okay.
And mind you, I
Alright,
will say that if you
first-
wanted to shoot with your like heavy missiles, you need to do that before you log on.
Right, because then I would have to. Okay, yeah, that's what I was going to do. I was going to overcharge to use those missiles too. I don't like this guy. This guy's making my
Oh
making
no,
my
you
job
you
a
can't
lot-
overcharge before that.
Huh?
It's you slapped on the mod that made it into ordnance.
Okay, what does that do exactly?
Ordnance makes so you can hover over the thing. It's I believe ordnance means that you have to do it before you do any other like thing in a turn. Like hover over it, it should explain.
Okay, so then I will go back here where I was before. I'm sorry. Let me start that over again. Then I will use the missiles first. Wait, how do I? Okay, there we go.
No, actually, I
And
can
that's
open
gonna be
up
with a difficulty 1,
Live
right?
combat. What's up?
All right, so it's gonna be a difficulty 1. I'm gonna
It
shoot
will
the
not be
priest.
difficulty 1 because. Oh wait.
I'm impaired.
Oh right, because you're impaired, yo. Look at you.
So I rolled a 13.
13 will probably hit. So who are you trying to hit? The priest?
Yeah, the priest.
Priest definitely gets hit by that.
So when I hit
Yeah,
with
that's
so when I hit with an object or a launcher, I can choose one of the following effects. I fire a spray of missiles at oh wait, no, that wouldn't work.
Okay, sorry, out of character for a second. I know you said launcher, but I heard object or lawn chair for a second. And I'm like, oh
Rocket
no.
launcher.
Yeah.
You'll have to take it.
So,
That.
they need to make a hull save or be knocked away 3 spaces. The force then knocks you back 3 spaces away from the direction of the fire. Okay. So that's 1d6 plus 3. All right, hold on. Let me do that real quick. So 6 damage in total to him, and he needs to make a hull save or be knocked back 3. Can he be knocked back into the lava or whatever?
What's your save?
How do you look up save again?
It should be right where your stats are.
Oh, save target 11.
It manages to barely manages to make the save. It was a 13. So it won't get the knockback, but it will take. How much did you say? 6 damage?
Yeah.
Alright, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, coño. So as you So do you want to describe how your Gundiva missiles are, or do you just want me to?
The missile knows where it is because no. They just like shoot. It's just this barrage of just missiles, just just like a full-on missile launcher, and then it kind of like they all kind of deviate into their own patterns, and then they just kind of converge straight down on the target.
Good old missile posting.
Hell
Yes.
yeah. And a bunch of missiles. Remember, you got sent back a couple of spaces.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you for reminding me. There you go.
And
Okay,
as
yeah.
these missiles, as you're just shooting out these missiles, and like the sheer recoil of just all these missiles are like causing like these like lines, these kind of like what are the word I'm looking for, like these troughs, right? Of just dirt in your wake as you're just being pushed back by the force of all these missiles. This thing is just now in just a cloud of missile damage, and as the cloud clears, you see like just whole pieces of this mech are like just missing entirely. It's really heavily damaged.
Cool. I'm gonna move up again, and then I will. What is the javelin rockets again? 3 free stages. Okay, yeah, that doesn't help me right now. You know what? Let's overcharge. So I will take 1 heat, and I will.
By the way, I will
lock-
say, I will say, right?
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt, but like it was only a heavy weapon. So
So I can shoot another one.
yeah, you barraged before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you could.
Okay, so I can move up. Okay, then I will. Then I'll throw my mortar at him. You know what? We're gonna shoot the missiles then. The Shangri-La missiles this time.
The shotgun gun missiles? Okay.
Sharinga missiles, and I will shoot the archer and the priest.
All right. Make your roll.
Difficulty 1. Dice roller. 20. 9.
9. So wait, actually, let's check.
3 up.
Doesn't hit the priest, but let's see if it hits the archer. It hits the archer.
Cool. That's 3 damage.
1, 2, 3. I'm gonna say you shot, because of the way movement and combat works like this. I'm gonna say you shot that missile and then you shot the barrage of missiles, and now you're moving up again. All right.
Yeah, I shot the barrage missiles and I moved up, so I still have 3 movement. Can I still move, or?
You still have, if you have 3 movement, you can still move if you want to.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Think I'm in the control cap.
Yeah, you are.
Cool.
You're adjacent to it. You should be fine.
Sweet. Oh, I feel like overcharging to screw these guys up. The priest
Mind you, I
is
will
pretty
say
dead,
that,
right?
while that one missile did miss, the missile that hit the archer is barely holding together.
Cool. Sweet.
Got chunked, huh?
And I will overcharge, and I will shoot the missiles again. Or no, first I'll lock onto the priest because I want to ensure his demise as well.
That would you would have to choose one or the other.
Oh, that's right. Okay, then I'll just skirmish. Or, I mean,
Okay.
I'll just use the missiles.
On the archer?
I can choose 2 targets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what's so good about the missiles. And how long does impaired last?
Until the end of your turn.
Figures. Okay. Where did I put that stupid dice roller?
Oh, by the way, you did say you moved, right? So I totally forgot about this thing's ability. Does a 12 hit you?
Oh.
Yes.
You take another 5 damage as this thing is shooting. Even though it's gotten hit again, as the cloud, before even the dust clears up from that one missile you shot, you see this thing is barely holding together, but it's still pelting down like bullets at you, and you take another 5 damage.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
Wow. Yeah, I'm down to 1 HP, but I still have structure, so we're Gucci. All right then. I will. They're gonna die. 14 to hit.
That hits, yes.
Both. Okay, 3 damage.
Oh wait,
to
it was both? Wait, let me check the priest.
Yeah, because
Yes, it
missiles
hits.
go
It
after
hits.
two
It
targets.
hits. It hits. It hits.
I love this mech. I love this mech. I feel
No.
like no. If you know BattleTech at all, this feels so much like I'm playing the catapult.
Oh,
Sitting
God.
back.
Mind you, I will say that
Huh?
this map was made with a BattleTech map creator.
Nice.
God.
Okay. So they're still alive? Damn.
Wait, so you hit them both for how much damage? You didn't tell me.
3. I said 3.
My apologies.
Sorry. 3 explosive.
The priest is still alive. You see, mind you, this thing is like it is like shakily holding its staff still, but the archer gets destroyed.
Good. Goodbye, Archer.
Whee!
Yeet.
Flash 1, get in there, Caliban, and take out that other SOB.
Yosefka just hits over the comms gladly.
All right, so that's the end of your turn.
I forgot I'm resistant
Yep,
to literally
we're good.
everything right now.
So now it is going to be the turn of the
Is
Bastion,
hired.
and the Bastion is going to move up a space, and it's going to.
Oh, I'm tiny. I am so
Yeah,
short.
you're... Okay, so you're literally, like, the size of, like, a human, and inside of, like, an EVA suit.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
a little bit bigger.
I didn't
I
realize
love
how
it.
small I was.
Yeah.
Oh wait, actually, you know what? I'm going to. No, wait, actually, I will not rain on your parade for now.
There's not much that can rain on my parade.
You would be surprised. So I'm going to.
Confident for a reason.
So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to. It's going to. No, it's already locked onto you. So wait. That's going to hit you. And you're going to get knocked back in. It's going to hit you with your shield, and you're going to get knocked back into the lava. Or it isn't lava. It's this sort of energized liquid that is coming out of the destroyed remains of the ship.
Yeah, it's not the worst thing that's happened to me yet. At least today.
And then it is going to stay right there and turn. Now, Aster, your go.
Out of curiosity.
Oh, Aster, wait, actually, I totally forgot. My apologies. You take 2 burn damage.
Ugh. I should mark that up. Let me knock that down.
Oh, and
So-
also I need you to make a system save.
All right, where is my system save real quick? If I don't
So
have any points,
roll
I'll
roll a
see, right?
d20 and then add your systems.
17.
Damn. Okay, you're fine.
That unburns me, right?
No,
Oh,
that was for a whole. That was for a whole extra thing.
oh. So that was more bad stuff.
Yeah, that was more bad
Okay.
stuff. Yeah.
Lovely. I forgot. You can unburn by making an engineering check, right?
Yes.
Okay, hang on. Let me read this again.
You can either
Oh,
end burn,
at the end of the turn. End of the turn. Okay.
or you can stabilize for a guaranteed burn end. But stabilize is full action.
All right. I'm going to. So theoretically, my I turn invisible when I move. Would I be able to throw off the drone sensors and get out of this horrible cloud with that?
That cloud is stationary.
Oh, okay. So I can just walk out of it.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
As you're like trying to like smuck your way through this crazy like swarm of like pretty much robotic insects, as they've started like you notice a couple of them are like still on your mech and just like, constantly eating away, but you've managed to get out of it for now to like prevent any more from getting on top.
All right, so I'm gonna barrage the stinking hive. With my heavy charge blade and then my double auxiliary slot. Which... Alright.
Oh.
So my first one... Heavy charge blade... That's a 19.
That hits.
And that's gonna be... 1d6 plus 3? Why the heck does Heavy Charge Blade have thrown? Can I yeet that at people?
Yeet!
Technically.
Alright, so that's gonna be a 7.
Okay.
And then... with my shock knife... that'll be a 15?
Okay. Why
And that's
are
just
rolling
one...
so high? What the fuck? Okay.
Listen, this is always how my tabletop sessions go. I roll decent for a while, and then I just get like 4 nat 1s in a row.
It's okay. I consistently only roll 16.
So that just is 1 energy damage and 2 burn.
Okay.
Because it doesn't actually have a roll, it's just that. And then for pistol...
If it is a pistol, you are suffering from engaged, because you're right there. So that's going to be 1 difficulty.
Well, the cool part about that is Storm of Violence. So I get an accuracy because I just hit somebody with a melee attack.
Oh, okay.
So it's basically nothing. But...
So it is nothing.
And that would be a 4.
That does not hit.
See, I told you that it eventually stopped.
Alright. So as you're, like, you kind of like, and you, do you want to describe how you attack? Because I don't know your weapons that well, or do you want me to try and describe it?
I started off with a heavy charge blade, so I'm gonna go in with that and hit it with this energy weapon. I'm gonna try and take this thing's head off because drone tower, basically walking drone tower, annoys the hell out of me.
Alright, so as you kind of rush towards this thing, you pull this sword out of its sheath on your side, and suddenly electricity starts to crackle up the blade as you swing down and cut off a good chunk of this thing, and you cut off a good chunk of the tower on top, and you notice kind of like almost like a honeycomb shape on the inside. And you notice a couple of drones that were inside that you've cut through, they kind of like fall out, right? It's almost like as if you cut straight through a beehive.
It was full of friends!
And you stab in its side with the shock knife, and you see electricity begin to like crackle all over it as it starts taking damage like that. So that's the end of your turn. Unless you want to overcharge.
Oh, I also want to roll the engineering check at the end of my turn.
Okay, sure, go ahead.
Because I want to see if I can just get these damn things off of me. That's an 18.
Okay, you do manage to get them off.
Okay.
As you start swinging wildly, the drones on you start like being thrown off by the sheer force of your swings.
I'm looking at my D20 very warily now, Raph, because it's gonna start screwing me any second now.
No, this hive is gonna start screwing you because now that I know you guys are rolling really high, I'm gonna take off the training wheels.
Oh boy.
So this thing is going to.
Oh yeah. Also, I'm in danger zone now because a lot of my weapons make heat happen.
Oh, okay. So this thing is going to.
Danger zone.
Oh wait, let me roll this. So that gets recharged. This thing is going to move 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, no, actually, yeah, 5. Fuck it. And it's going to put down another drone swarm right here on this point. Actually, no, wait, I'm going to leave it there. What am I doing? It's going to put down another drone swarm right on this point. As more of these chompers start coming out and start swarming the area, and you notice that like the chompers are not touching it. In fact, you see the chompers almost like these sort of robotic insects you can only guess like try and hide the thing, right? Like try and take some of its blows. They crawl all over it but do nothing to it.
So are comms open between me and the rest of the team?
As long as you are not jammed.
I'm just gonna say, all right. Oh yeah, what are you guys' call signs again?
Rabbit and
Corvette.
Blackout. I mean Corvette.
Corvette, Rabbit, got eyes on a hive, causing a problem over here. I'll be over there in a minute.
No, you won't.
I'm in
Ten
law.
for
Thank you.
You actually
Can't
won't be
forget
over there in a
buddy.
minute. My apologies. So
Just being in character.
what's your E defense?
E defense 6.
Yeah, you're not gonna be over there. So you get to choose one. Do you want to be immobilized and impaired until the end of your next turn, or do you want to be moved 5 spaces in a direction chosen by the hive?
I feel like that means lava. So I'm going to choose not lava.
All right, not lava it is.
Not lava.
Oh, you're lucky that you get to choose not to be in lava.
Oh shit. So
Like, wait, there's lava in 5 spaces. I don't want to deal with that.
all right. So that's the end of the round. So there is one here and one here, so just a point for both. So start of round 3, who wants to go first?
Do you guys mind if I go first? I have a plan.
Go ahead, save me.
Okay. Justice reigns from above. I'm just doing divine punishment because why not? So I'm
boy.
activating my core. Yeah.
All right. So you're using
So
your core ability.
everyone, all of the enemies, every single enemy on the battlefield needs to make an agility save.
Oh no.
Or take 1d6 plus 4 damage.
Well, here comes the death missiles.
Please.
What's your save?
11.
All right.
I'm gonna cry if they make it.
Does Rabbit yell yeehaw?
The
You just hear a bunch of like click, 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 and then just a huge, and just yeehaw, and like all of the missiles come out at once.
I will
Why
say.
is Rabbit a perfect character?
Wait. Do they take half damage on success, or
Hold on, let me double check that.
do they take no damage?
On a success, they take half damage.
Half
Holy
damage.
crap!
Okay, so
That's
roll
really
damage.
good.
So you have to roll damage either way. So roll
9
damage.
damage. 9 in total.
Should I roll?
Let's go up
So
or down.
okay, so should I round up or down?
In Lancer, you always round up.
Round up.
Okay.
Okay. So that is what? Fucking 5. Yeah, that's 5. That is 5. So so that's 2. That's 2. As you start shooting all of these missiles, so wait, so that's 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you start shooting all of these missiles, it comes out and pretty much does a straight up Itano circus, right? There is just nothing but fucking missiles, and they start to blot out the sky, and you see this Bastion go, like, you see this Bastion kind of, like, you can visibly see it go, oh shit, and it stands right in front of the priest and raises up its shield, and it takes all of the missiles meant for the priest.
Really?
Because that's one of its abilities.
Okay.
That is Fearless Defender.
It's called a bastion.
And
Oh wow, that's cool.
Doesn't it have a minigun?
But now you can see the Bastion is barely holding together, right? There is just nothing holes in its shield. It's barely holding together. The Hive as well is barely there as well. Now, because the missiles did go over and hit the Hive.
Oh, was that a free action to do that? Oh damn.
I'm not sure if core actions
Yeah.
are.
It said free action on my end.
Oh, so it's free action? Alright, fuck it, bro. Coño, bro.
Oh well, the Bastion's barely holding together now, huh? Let's just use the since I haven't moved yet.
But you did
I'm
do your
gonna-
core ability, so you cannot use your gun defenses.
Bummer. Then I'll just mortar him.
Only mortar?
Can I get the priest as well?
Yeah. I mean, all of your shit is arcing.
True. Yeah, then we're gonna get the priest.
Yeah, all of your shit
Or-
is this is arcing, so
Let's-
oh, they're
well,
still affected
first
by cover. So it's gonna be
The Bastion acts as cover.
yeah.
Can
As
I
hard
hit it
cover.
with a-
Ooh.
Damn.
So you're
it
gonna
would
try and
still
hit the
be-
Bastion first?
I guess I have no point or no choice, so I'll shoot the Bastion with the skirmish or the mortar, because I need 2 targets to hit the. What would it be like a diff?
Well, you don't need to. You just can with the shotgun
Alright.
missiles.
I'll try to shoot him. I'll try to shoot them both with the missiles.
The shotgun missiles.
Yeah.
So
Can I? Well, I'm sorry. I can lock on to the priest though, right?
yes.
Or is he blocking?
No, yeah,
on-
you
I
can
can't
lock
see
onto
it.
the priest.
All right, I'll lock onto the priest and then I will shoot the missiles.
So
Fire missiles.
so that's gonna be D20.
Alright, time to get the guns.
So that's gonna be 2 D20s, and then for the second D20 subtract a D6.
Neither are gonna hit. It was a 4 and a 5.
Yeah. All right. As after you've shot this many missiles, your systems are having trouble, like, you know, recalibrating all of the other missiles in your fucking bullshit. Yeah. And you don't hit with the shotgun missiles. Are you gonna still try and shoot with your mortar there? Mortar though. Oh no, you can. You locked on. Never mind.
Yeah, I locked on. I was going to overcharge because I'm pissed now.
You're gonna take 1d3 heat.
1d3 heat this time? Ooh.
Yep. It scales exponentially.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, let's just overheat again. I'm pissed off. I want this. I need these two dead, like now.
Okay, so take so fucking roll. There's no such thing as a 1d3.
So I'll take a d6 and I'll divide it by 2. So I got a 2, so it's a 1.
Okay, sure. Fair enough.
Yeah, I think that's how it works. All right, so 1.
So what are you gonna hit with?
I'm going to hit it with oh, I can use the mortar. I'd have to consume a lock on. So let me lock onto the bastion. So that'll give me that'll give me +1 to hit.
But remember, you only have a quick action with overcharge.
Oh yeah. I guess I'll just try to hit with the mortar. I was trying to see if I could do Stormbringer, but that worked. Alright, so it would be -1. Roll it. 16 to hit.
16 to hit? Goddamn, yeah, you hit.
Alright, 1d6 + 1. Let me double check the mortar doesn't have anything else. Nope, it doesn't. Okay. And pull! 7 points of damage.
I will say also, your mortar does have a blast radius of 1, so roll another d20, but subtract 2d6. Oh wait, so roll 2d6s and then subtract the higher of the two, please.
Alright, so a 3, and let's see here, another d20. 10 to hit.
Did you roll 2d6s and subtract the higher of the two?
Yeah, I did.
So that was a 10?
Yeah.
Just hit on the evade number.
Nice.
Just hit the evade number. That was an evade of 10.
That's
Alright, so
good.
do I roll his damage separately? Or
No,
is it both
it's same damage. So how much damage was it?
Okay, so 7.
7. And this has resistances. So wait, this has resistance. So scale.
7 explosive.
Yeah. So, but it still has resistance to all damage. So
Okay.
Because the Bastion is huge.
no, the Bastion has resistance to all damage. So 5. Wait, 7 rounded down is 4.
Correct.
Okay. You. Thank God for the Bastion having 3 armor. Thank God for the Bastion having 3 armor. The Bastion's still alive.
Okay,
the
what
priest
about
isn't.
The priest.
The priest
I
gets
thought
destroyed.
so.
But the Bastion has 1 HP. Like, it is barely there.
He's not having a very good day.
Yeah, that's the end of your turn. So I'm gonna have I'm going to have the hive go. Oh, actually, no. Let's have. Let's have the Bastion go next, and the Bastion is going to, realizing that this is fucked, it's going to shoot with its rotary grenade launcher.
Oh.
That is an 8, and I locked onto you earlier, Cereza, so that's a 3. Does an no, that doesn't not. No, an 11. I know math. Does an 11 hit you?
11 does hit me.
But do you have the booster thing? I will ask.
Booster thing, give me info?
Oh wait, are you slowed or immobilized?
I'm not.
So you have resistance to all damage. Okay.
Yeah, resistance is to all damage. And 2 armor. I have no idea how armor works.
So, and you have 2 armor?
Armor work, by the way.
Wait, you have 2 armor.
Yes.
Okay, you take no damage. Coño, brother.
I'm immune!
Que mierda. as you get knocked back into this thing, you see a grenade launcher, like a grenade shot, be launched at you, but like you manage to like kind of just like brute force it and just clank your arms together as like a makeshift shield, and just kind of like makes a plume of a plume of dust around you, and plume of dust and shrapnel.
Did I just animate this shit?
Yeah, you just animate
Yeah.
this shit.
Fuck
And
yeah.
It's going to. This is gonna end its turn. So who wants to go next?
Can I go next?
Yes. I mean, I'm okay with that.
Are you all okay with that? I want to commit violence.
You want to commit violence?
I mean, I
okay
always
with
want
that.
to commit violence, but right now. Aster, are you alive?
I mean, I physically cannot commit violence.
No, that's fair. Okay.
Because of the hive.
Yeah,
This
Epic
is
Hive.
very-
Oh, right.
The hive just told me to stop.
Yeah.
The Hive's like,
So-
yo, relax.
And
What?
right now, as far as points go, we need to delete the Bastion that's almost dead.
Caliban is
Yeah.
going to very gently.
Oh, by the way,
walk-
you take 2 damage because you were in like electricity water.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. I got-
Ew. The
Um,
worst kind of water.
You
Oh,
were in
no,
you were
I
in
took
the Sprite they serve in McDonald's.
No!
Oh god.
God, I got a drink from
Oh.
McDonald's recently, and it was just for fountain drink. There's no syrup in it.
Oh,
Yeah, that should
I
hurt.
didn't on the spot.
That. Ooh.
So the Caliban is looking especially angry, being kind of on fire, to be honest. And it's going to
Caliban is fire.
ram straight into the Bastion as hard as it possibly can.
here we go.
So how much damage is that? I mean, so what's the attack roll in that correction? Boy.
Let me quickly do that math magic.
I like
That
McDonald's
is
Sprite.
a
I like McDonald's Sprite though. It tastes strong. Yo, congratulations on outing yourself as an android.
I mean, it is an Android, I can confirm. That's a 20! Oh!
Oh shit.
I have brutal.
Ooh!
Oh, then it crits. Yeah, it just crits. Yeah. Okay.
Can I just murder it? Can
So
I-
how
can I
much?
do the
So how much damage does that? Whoa, wait. So how much
Die.
damage does it do?
That is a success, naturally. Let me.
A babooey.
When you make a melee attack, what is the melee attack roll?
That just means an attack roll.
Okay, so it's just a 1d6. So that's 6 damage outright, I believe.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna kill it. So do you want to describe it or do you want me to?
Can I describe it?
That's what I asked you.
Okay, fair enough. The Caliban is kind of gonna put up his shotgun and slam straight into this massive mech with its shoulders. And as the Bastion reels back from the sheer force, it's going to grab its hull and rip off its helmet, like trying to get at the pilot inside. And it's going to deliver a hard fist straight into where the pilot would be.
Ooh.
Yeah, that shit dead. Like that shit dead.
And it just looks back to its partner in the back and gives a big old thumbs up,
Ayo.
ripping
just
off
give a-
its fist.
I just give a thumbs up back, and I'm like, all right, get to that point now, good buddy.
I do still have movement, so I'm just gonna put myself there. Yeah,
Yeehaw!
I went flying. I can't believe I just destroyed that Bastion. Get out of here. Oh, I'm on the point itself. Let's go.
All right. So, with your turn, it is going to now be Hive Part 2. Revenge
Oh.
of the Insects.
Ah.
At this point, it's pod 3.
So now it is going to go. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4. How much movement does it have? 5. 5. And then it's going to. Wait, actually, I totally forgot to roll this shit. It's going to boost. Oh, it doesn't get that back. Gonna boost and go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 4. 4, 5. Sure.
The Caliban be like, I see you.
Actually, no, wait. I'm gonna leave it there because that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's still enough range. And
The
then,
Caliban sees it.
because it doesn't need line of sight for its attacks. So,
Oh.
Oh no.
does a 10 hit you? Cereza?
Oh, I have 10 evasion, so yeah.
Yeah,
no?
yeah. That's
It works like AC.
yeah.
So equal means yes.
So you take 3 burn.
3 burn. I don't know. I have full burn now. 5 whole burn. This is the first time I've been in the danger zone.
Oh
What do
no,
I
no, no.
do?
That's not heat. That's burn.
Oh, burn. I
Nice
burn.
damage.
Burn is on the
Nice.
top. Burn is in the top right. Yeah, you're gonna take the damage at the start of every single turn unless you clear it.
Okay. Doesn't that get
Insects
reduced
too.
by
Like Boogaloo.
resistances?
Yeah. What's up?
Does it get reduced by my resistances?
Do you have? Wait, is it?
Yeah, I have all resistances because of hardpoint reinforcement.
Then I'll say you take. So it's
2.
rounded. Yeah, I'll say you take 2 then. Yeah, because it's rounded down. So put down 2 damage. I'll put down 2 burn instead of 3. Because it's rounded
Okay.
up. And then yeah. So now that it's the end of the hive's turn. It is your go, Aster.
So immobilized means I can't move, obviously. I think.
Yeah.
Right. And impaired means what?
Impaired characters receive +1 difficulty on all attacks, saves, and skill checks.
And the hive ran the hell away.
Yeah, it is. I'm telling you that there's a reason why I warned you about the hive when you first saw it.
It's annoying.
It does shit like this, and it has a lot of HP.
So I'm gonna sit here and
Or it had,
do nothing.
anyway. It had a lot of HP.
And then bad things happen to it.
Yeah.
And retaliated by making bad things happen to me.
This is exactly how it feels to fight for Zerg.
That sounds about right. I'm gonna sit here and do nothing because I can't move.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Wait, no, actually I can stabilize.
Yeah, you can stabilize to get rid of all your heat because you said you were in danger zone.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's stabilize.
All right, go on. You can stabilize, and then with stabilize, you could do like another action. Like once you bring up the stabilize action, it'll give you a list of what you can do.
Okay.
And while you're bringing that up, I'll end the round.
Yep, we're gonna stabilize. Alright, I'm good now.
All right, and by the way, now that it's the end of your turn, now you're immobilized and impaired are all cleared.
Heck yeah.
So, no guys near any points, but you have one guy. You have 2 guys near 2 points. So that's gonna be 2 and 0. All right.
We're winning.
So
Just hit it hard.
start of round 4. Who wants to go first?
I can do something about the hive if you want me to go first. Because I can just eat the damage right now.
Alternatively, Aster, you can have your go that you couldn't have last round.
And go.
Oh yeah, I could. That sounds like a good idea, actually.
Aster,
I'll do
go,
it.
go, go!
I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh god.
Oh no!
Ignore that.
Edge rolled down, edge rolled down!
Oh look! I think I can see that little annoying pain in the butt.
Yeah,
again.
you have line of sight. You have line of sight.
I'm gonna freaking shoot him. I feel like, yeah, let's barrage him.
Do you have an?
Like,
Oh yeah, you have a ranged auxiliary weapon. Yeah.
not only that, but I could throw the shock knife at it.
Oh yeah, you can just throw the fucking weapon. Sure.
Okay, let's start with the rail rifle. That's an 11.
That does hit.
Yay. And that is a 4 for damage on that.
You killed it. So
Okay.
to quote a far more famous DM than myself, how do you want to do this?
I had a really cool image just come into my head of the rail rifle shot, like, shooting into the honeycomb pattern that I cut earlier and pulling and sort of like ping-ponging through this tiny annoying thing.
Okay. Do you want me to like do it in like more detail?
Yes, because I'm
Okay.
bad at describing this.
No problem. So you get down on one knee, which it looks a little funny because of your degenerate legs.
Yep.
But you get down on one knee and you aim the shot just right, and you go, and you see this thing going, like turning around. It's really fucked up right now. And just as it turns over, as you get down on one knee, just to start looking at you, you see a full glimpse of this sort of honeycomb, in like innards of its like thorax, of like its robotic thorax, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of just whisper to you kind of like looking down the scope, and you kind of just whisper to yourself, and you go like, "Ciao," and the sort of steam and pressure from your shot vents. If anyone says like an Among Us, I'm gonna kill you. Vents through the gun. And as the bullet travels out, and it just goes straight, and you see it just start to go into the hive, and Amogus, shut up. And it penetrates through some of the walls, and you hear it go, ding, 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 as suddenly you notice the shot just kind of like, you notice a dent pop up in like the sort of front of the small mech, but it doesn't actually penetrate, and instead the mech kind of just like twitches for a bit, and then
So like what happens when you hit a bug with a bug zapper.
yeah. And the hive is wait.
I love that sound effect. That's so nice.
I threw it into the fucking abyss. Wait. There you go.
Corvid, Rabbit, this is Blackout. Hive down. Thank
All right.
God.
I'm on pain. Help.
So, result is victory. Congratulations. You've managed to
Woo!
secure the crashed remains of this vessel. And as you guys sort of clear around and look around, you take a closer look at the mechs, and you notice that they have pirate like regalia on them, per se.
Oh boy.
Though you couldn't tell which pirate group they belong to exactly. Though you do have the contact information of the Gabber, if you wanted to find out.
You want to call that Gabber?
I say yes.
All right, so you bring up the Gabber, and you see a little pop up, on the side of your heads-up display in your mech, and disembodied voices. Thank you for the raid, yo. Actually, that is the second raid I've ever been a part of. Thank you
Yo, let's
very
bring it
much.
out.
Nice.
Let's go. Howdy, everyone.
Ahoy!
Oh.
Yeah, we're just wrapping up the combat encounter.
We just demolished a bunch of pirates.
Yep.
What a coincidence. Yeah, we do a Lancer.
Yep, so we're just wrapping up the combat encounters, so you get to hear me speak in a very bad Irish accent.
They
Oh yay! Yay!
become
everyone.
Glad I could be
Yeah,
part
we're
of the
doing-
first. Dude, hell yeah. So, well, it's the second raid, not the first. So, yeah, so you call up the Gabber, and he pops in and he goes, darn, couldn't be your first. You couldn't. Don't worry, the second time is always better than my first.
Oh my god, Rat.
Anyway, not going to go into that joke any farther. Not going to go into that joke any farther. Anyway, so the wow. So yeah, the Gabber, you call up the Gabber, and he goes, "Well, I'll be. I can't believe you actually called me up in your damn mech. How could I be of assistance?"
Yosefka's gonna speak up and kind of pull up a camera on the front of the mech and very calmly go, "You recognize this emblem?" And you can tell she's kind of trying to steer the camera away from the bloody mess that she left behind.
Nice. So as you zoom in on the regalia and stuff, he gives that trademark long stare, and then he goes, "I'll tell you what. This is fake."
Fake? What the hell do you mean fake?
He leans back. You can see him visibly lean back in his seat, and he goes, "I mean fake as in fake. Looks kind of sus now. Shut up.
Shut
Jay
up.
Slade, I will kill you."
Look, if anyone's gonna kill me, kill him.
Yeah. So he goes. There's. Look at the regalia. It's too clean. All of the markings, it's all too clean. You would expect at least a little bit of water damage from all the salt water, but there's nothing on there.
So you're telling me
It's
that
just
the
freshly
cobalt-
painted on. And plus, look at the mechs themselves. What kind of pirate crew rides with those kinds of advanced technology? Especially that one. And then he points to the priest, and he goes, "I don't even recognize that one."
I understand your point. So you're telling me they're just imposters trying to cover up what the hell they're doing. Good to know.
And then he's like, I agree. However, I don't trust this a bit. So, please, unless you really need more information, do not hesitate to not call me. I'd rather not get mixed up in your mess." And then he hangs up.
Dude, don't hesitate to not call him.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys, who the heck did you get mixed up with while I was off doing stuff?
A drunkard to know things.
Yeah, they said that the oh wait, no, you're listening in on that. No, he's a gabber. He was one of the he was much like the
Oh yeah, that was in character.
Oh, okay.
He's a talker. He knows things, and frankly, I don't think we should get him involved. We don't need innocent blood, only theirs. And Rabbit can kind of just see Yosefka very calmly tear open the hatch for the priest and look inside.
There is definitely a body there. Though
Does the body look corporate? Is the question. Is this like a pirate, or is this a highly equipped, highly trained person from the looks
you
of it?
can't. Roll investigation.
Let what
Um,
button to investigate?
Roll any
Like-
bonuses you
like-
have to investigation.
Okay, I don't have any bonuses. Where the fuck did I put my die?
And by the way, you guys, you still need to find the package that you were sent here for.
Yep. I'm still gonna search the wreckage.
Okay, so Cereza, as you're doing your roll, you start searching the wreckage, and you notice a couple of bodies throughout the wreckage. Right? Mind you, you do dismount because your mech is quite large, right? You do dismount, and you notice a couple of bodies of just people in the wreckage. It doesn't look like they were shot or anything. It kind of just looks like they were, died in the wreckage. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I rolled a 14, bye.
You rolled a 14. You notice you can't really tell if they're like corporate per se, but you can definitely tell they're very well equipped. They're very high end technology.
That explains a lot.
Yes, I'm just gonna hit up with the comms. We're in some deep shit.
Alright.
Listen, deep or not, let's just get the package and get out of here.
Yeah, fair.
And you look around and you really just can't find shit until you finally get to the captain's quarters, all the way in the front of the vessel. And you notice him holding a tablet. And you think, hey, maybe this is the data. And you grab the tablet, and you notice that he's been shot. As you pull away. Because as you pull away, you notice that there's where he got shot, he was kind of like his huddled up position was hiding a bullet hole.
Ooh.
And as you pull the tablet, you get the you look through the tablet and you find the information that you were trying to get. So what are you gonna do? Hello?
Cereza?
I've been muted this whole time.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Nice.
Oh my god! Please
Would
tell me
be a
you didn't have
VTuber
any
stream without
wonderful crap.
stuff.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
anyways.
PuzzlePlate. Okay, PuzzlePlate. What did you want to do?
I guess. I guess turn on the data pad.
Oh, okay. So you want to look through the data?
We were told to get a package, right? This isn't.
Yeah, you were told to get a package, like the data. Like you were told to get a package of data.
Okay, I guess we'll see if the package of data is on this thing.
Oh, you already found that. Yeah, you already guaranteed that.
Okay, then I'm not gonna. Okay, then yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna tell our bosses we found the data. Then I'm not gonna open it myself.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be the one to open Pandora's
Like I
box,
said,
yeah.
I've seen some things on space stations and whatnot. It's don't ask, don't tell.
I'm gonna walk in, and I'm just gonna say, "Oh, for the love of you two are a couple of cowards. Let me take a look at it."
Okay, as you take a look at it,
I put my hands in my ears or my fingers in my ears and I go la 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 la.
You don't live long enough by being a hero.
Not being a hero, I'm being curious.
as you look through the
Technically-
package, as you look through the information, you notice it's a pretty basic blueprint. I mean, this is a really simple blueprint. Like this is like dime a dozen material.
Hey, you two. Pardon my French, but what the fuck does Harrison want with this? I'm just gonna put it down on the table and show it to them.
Yosefka's
I close
gonna
my
look
eyes
over it.
immediately.
Yosefka's gonna look over it, and she's gonna put her hand on her chin and go, "Are you sure there ain't something encrypted here?"
Oh, look, I'm no hacker.
Yeah, no,
Neither
you're
am I.
kind of just taking a look at this thing, and it's a really basic mech blueprint, right? Like this is a really basic mech blueprint. Like this is oh, this looks like maybe like um, maybe one of the alternate versions of like an Everest, right? Like this is really dime a dozen material. And as you're like swiping through this, and you're like, what the fuck, right? You even like try and open up like the metadata on it just to see like, hey, what the fuck is this, right? Did they really have us go through all this effort just to get it, like get some fucking basic bitch shit? You notice that like it's like you closer and it doesn't carry, it carries systems that don't exist, and you go, what the fuck? And then you start looking closer and like the weapons don't exist, and then you start looking closer and you realize that the mech doesn't exist. Nothing in this is real. This mech shouldn't, like this mech, there is no mech, there is no blueprint. There's a bunch of, it's just a bunch of random code made to look like a blueprint. What the code says, you have no idea. But this is all just made up. And as you kind of like, as you, mind you, are you doing this outside or inside of the wreckage?
We're inside, aren't we?
Probably.
Oh, so yeah, and you start hearing like noises outside, and as you look outside of the wreckage, you notice a vessel. You notice a vessel start to pull up from one side, and a small grouping of mechs pops out, including what you see in the front being a what looks to be a very heavily modified Blackbeard mech, right?
Uh-oh.
No, freak, damn it.
And
Okay, go on.
and then you hear over your communications, and you hear a voice go, I see ye have the map I've been looking for. Why don't ye hand it over? And,
Well, there's the pirates.
but there's more.
I don't think these guys are pirates. I'm thinking this is and I whisper, an IPS Black Ops operation or something.
Well,
Why are you whispering that? We're talking over comms.
And
Oh.
and as you, but mind you, right? No, the vessel does look very piratey, right? Like it looks very like open season. You see like a big flag being waved behind them. But you notice another vessel start to come down from the sky, right? And as it lands, you notice another group come out, and like you hear this like very light, playful voice, and he goes, don't listen to that guy. Give the map to me, please. I can give you so much you have no idea. Come on. That guy's just a big bully. And you look, and it's what appears to be a very small one. It's a very small mech, right? It looks to be a heavily modified goblin, like a horse goblin. And as you're thinking on that, you notice a third vessel, like a third thing, but it's like a carrier. It's like an armored, like an APC almost, pull out of the woods. And
what the?
And you see like what looks to be like Union troops, like a group of them, right? But they're all painted in a very specific like blue color, right? And you notice this one person get out of their mech, and gets out of the armored personnel carrier, and the mech seems to be something along the lines of a strange mix between a sized up Atlas and a what's the term I'm looking? What's the name of the mech?
What kind of mech?
What's the name of the mech? It's all the way over here. It is the Kalarani. Yeah, it seems to be a mix between an Atlas and a Kalarani.
Oh no. What that mech do?
With a very fanciful rapier at its side, or not a rapier, but a cutlass at its side, like a saber, right? And it says, and you hear a third voice come over the comm that goes, "Listen to neither of those criminals. This is the Union Poseidon team. What you are in possession of is an incredibly dangerous piece of information regarding a map that can alter the course of this entire planet. give it over now, or we will have grave circumstances.
You just
You
I'm
guys
gonna
failed to open it, didn't you?
the crew just sees Yosefka's mech walk up and in a very robotic voice go, "We got trouble."
And that's where we're going to end the session.
Oh boy! Oh boy!
I love that. Looks great.
And that's where we're
already
going to
getting
end it.
ideas.
And well, remember that was a one shot. I don't know if I'm going to continue this, but that was so that I think that makes it all the more delicious. If this is a one shot,
That can't be a one shot. We have to continue this.
Yeah, honestly, I'm enjoying this. This is cool.
Like, we got a good crew. We're having fun, and we seem to have a good team balance.
If you want to make this a longer thing, I can bring in another person. I know people.
all right. We can talk about all of that another time. But for now, this is the end of the one shot. Thank you all so much for playing.
It's now a two shot.
Thank you for having me on the show, Raph. It was a great time.
Yes,
yeah,
this is this isn't a show. I mean, thank you, but
Actually, it's a show.
It's a show now for the people watching, and now you did fantastic, Raph.
Thank you.
We'll be right back after commercial break.
Yeah, after commercial break. 7 seasons and a movie. Anyway,
you can't run commercials. You're not affiliate.
Hey yo.
Let's make him hit affiliate.
No, I've already hit affiliate. I just don't want to take the offer.
Oh no, that's entirely fair, actually.
That's valid.
Because I don't want to run ads.
No, that's entirely fair. I only took affiliate so I can be like, I'm gonna get emotes.
Because that is one thing I'm like, half the time I'm like, oh man,
what?
I'd love to watch the streamer right now. 30 seconds later.
Yeah, exactly. Unless I start hitting like maybe 50 viewers regularly, I'm not going to take affiliate because what the fuck is that? I
actually hit affiliate and went, yeah, I can just turn off ads, and then found out I couldn't turn off ads after.
Yeah, you can only
affiliate program.
Yeah, you can only turn off ads if you're partner. But
that's dumb. Everyone wants ad blocker. Fuck off.
Yeah, exactly. So I hope everyone enjoyed the game. Did you guys have fun? I hope you guys had fun.
Yes, totally.
I had a great time.
I had a ton of fun. You're an amazing DM, Raph.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm. That was pretty
amazing
good.
DM and a cool friend.
Oh,
yeah.
You know what? Don't say that. Don't say that. I will.
We've got like a fucking archmage here. We've got a bunny, a moon bunny, and we've got me, Eldritch Deity. I agree completely that Raph is a great
one
DM.
shot season 2. No, that's not how this works.
2 shot.
Yeah.
It's a 3 shot now. That's what they call it when I have Haka.
So, oh wait, that's a D3. What the fuck?
What the fuck is a D3?
This is the weirdest thing ever.
Why is it just a circle for me though?
2 shots, please, bartender. That is Takahata. And if I could ever get on Takahata's show, bro, that's it.
Same.
That is.
Same.
That's how you know you've made it.
Yeah. That's how you know you've gotten the big W.
The big kids club.
Yeah.
Honestly, mood. Been looking up to Takahata since I was like, what?
Oh, I did see his show earlier. Randon was on it. I would have seen the Randon part earlier. También, pero I was setting up for this, so I couldn't.
Yeah, I wasn't even home. I'm sad I missed it.
Regardless,
Same.
I will say that I hope everyone enjoyed the session. Both of you, us, and also the viewers. If you ever want to see more sessions like this, or if you ever just want to see more Lancer or whatever, I am always more than willing to run one-shots and, yeah, like short little adventures like this for anyone who's willing to play. My whole idea is the same idea as people like Arcadum, where like I feel like everyone should be given the chance to participate in this kind of stuff. So, Cherry, just warning you, I have a cursed art to show you once this is over.
No. Oh no.
That's an L on your side. I'm not.
Yeah, when your boyfriend tells you that you got something cursed, you know you're in for it.
But yeah, so if anyone ever wants to play, just let me know, and I'll be more than happy to run something for you. Or if you just want to learn the rules, also, I would be more than willing to teach you. So yeah, all right. Do we want to vibe a little bit, or do we want to end the stream now?
I have to go take care of some stuff. It's up to you guys, but yeah, I have to go do some things.
All right.
I need
Thank
to
you
get up
so
and
much
stretch.
for joining us, Puzzle. You were a
Yeah,
delight
no
to
problem.
have on.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
you're
you.
great, dude.
I really
love
enjoyed
the
your highly tactical approach that you were putting out obscene amounts of damage.
I like the highly tactical cowboy.
what
That
the
was
last-
freaking great.
Yeah, that was great.
Yes,
I
that
really
was
like that
great.
character.
All right, Puzzle.
I like that my tactic was violence.
All right, Puzzle. Have
I mean,
a
it
good night.
worked.
All right, you too.
All right. If you guys want to keep vibing, you're more than willing to. I need to grab a drink, and like, want to have probably some sweets or whatever.
Understandable.
By the way, Aster, do you want to do whenever you want to do Monster Hunter? I got to turn in for that. Yeah, I think now. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, I think now is a good time to sort of end it all off. All right.
I'm not gonna lie. I was straight up gonna get like a drink and stretch, and then I was gonna invite you to the place I usually play Monster Hunter at, and we can.
No, I mean I could, but like I think I need to charge my controllers, and also I want to like after doing all of this stuff, after all this preparation, now that it's finally paid off, I want to bask in my own fucking glory for a little bit.
You
You know what? That's valid. Take your time.
Yeah. But when you want to do that Monster Hunter stuff, let me know, and I'll be more than willing to organize something with you. All right.
Heck yeah.
Other than that, I'm going to say thank you everyone for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the one shot. I'm definitely going to be posting this on like as a VOD, and then I'm also probably definitely going to be uploading like highlights and all that jazz. So yeah, all right. Have a good night.
Have a good
Take
night.
care.